Sakaja has too many problems right about now, and I say this cause yesterday night, Isa Mahmood, the police commander of Nairobi, was dispatched to arrest Sakaja and force him to appear before the Senate. Why so? Because he doesn't honor Senate summons ever. Just listening to Mahmood explain the situation.
Legally, we're here to present Honorable Sakaja before the Senate. The Senate has powers. They have directed Sakaja to be brought before the Senate. And through its powers, and Article 96 and Article 125 of the Constitution, the Senate has powers to summon anybody. So accordingly, they summoned the governor of Nairobi, but he never honored the summons. They went to the next step, and they have given a warrant of arrest. That warrant of arrest was given to the IG, it has come down to the DIG, and to me. So we're here to present the governor of Nairobi before the Senate so that he may have his day to answer questions of the Senate, which is a legal obligation under the Constitution, and we are mandated. The Senate directs the Inspector General of the National Police Service to execute that warrant. That's why we're here. We came here. He is privy to our presence. Yesterday, I'm aware he was told to appear today, but he never honored the same. So we're here. We came to look for him here, and we will not relent until we present him before the Senate.
Now, first of all, Sakaja does not sleep at City Hall, so Mahmood awache kutupima. If he really wanted to arrest Sakaja, he already would have. But be that as it may, in this video I want us to look into why this is a huge problem for Johnston Sakaja, and so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1. UDA and ODM are the supermajority in the Senate. The two parties have the ability to block this arrest of Sakaja, but they chose not to. That means that as at now, Ruto and Oburu are not behind Sakaja. Gone are the days where Sakaja impeachment inakuja, arrest inakuja, what does he do? He rushes off to have a sit down with Raila Odinga. Just a photo will make the ODM MCAs think twice, or the senators to think twice. But now, ODM is under the stewardship of Oburu, and Oburu is just like Joe Biden with the auto pen. He's not the one in charge. The ones in charge of the party, and they're the ones feeding him with ideas, it is Junet Mohammed, Gladys Wanga, and the likes. And guess what? An impeachment is around the corner. Just listening to this.
We need only 42 signatures to ensure that the motion is presented to the county assemblies. We already have 55. I think we had enough numbers. The threshold we have hit, and I think that by next week we'll be able to ensure that we file the motion to impeach the governor of Nairobi.
So the question is this: if the Senate can arrest Sakaja for violating its laws, how then will the same Senate vote when Sakaja's impeachment arrives before them? Definitely to send him home. That's the real problem here. That's similar to a school principal caning you because of failing mathematics. And then some 2 weeks later, you're in his office because of a case of Sujuli Bia Form 1. The two are not really connected, but they will be connected because it's the same guy dealing with you. 1 week you're a bad performer, the next week you are bullying others. So unatumwa tu nyumbani. Sakaja can expect the same if his case arrives before the Senate. Number 2, President Ruto has been eyeing the gubernatorial seat of Nairobi. How so? He tricked Sakaja into signing away transport, health, and other critical components of the capital. All that is now handled by government. And now that Ruto has those dockets, he has no use of Sakaja. He now wants him removed so that he can install his own diehard Njoroge Mushiri, who just so happens to be the current deputy governor of Nairobi. And I honestly knew Ruto would pull this move because ukiona mtu ameanza kukukashifu in public, whether directly or indirectly, that is a telltale sign of a deteriorating relationship. Just listening to President Ruto roasting Sakaja not too long ago.
Nairobi cannot continue to be the city in the filth. We're in the final stages of signing an agreement with the private sector on how we are going to clean this city. It cannot continue the way it is. Tuko na giza sehemu nyingi, na kukiwa na giza tuko na mambo ambayo mnajua yanaendelea kule kwenye giza. Shetani anapenda mahali penye giza, ndio anazungusha mambo maovu. Lazima pia city yetu ya Nairobi iziwe na matope, barabara za matope, barabara ambazo ziko hivi.
And you know what? At the end of the day, I can't feel sorry for Sakaja because he has formed a habit of lecturing Gachagua, thinking that Ruto will be his savior. Now Ruto has turned against him. Ataenda kwa Munyoro amsaidie kweli, wakati hivi ndo huwa anaongea. Roll the tape.
Unajua hawezi kuwa wewe unanyanyasa watu. You've bullied people for 2 years. Unatajwa wiki moja unalia. For 2 years unabuli kila mtu. Hii county ndo huyo. Unatajwa wiki moja unazama unalia. You know, bullies are the biggest cowards. Do you know that? Bullies are the maka unaenda sijui kwa msitu sijui wapi. Nilisikia juzi ule jamaa alikuwa ule wa ukabila. Akiuliza rais ati nani alikwambia tunataka manyumba? Hatumjengee yeye. Yeye akae na yake amejenga, alisema sijui 150 million kule. Sijui kuna wengine Karen. Wananchi wa kawaida wanahitaji hiyo nyumba, si wewe unajengewa. So mind your business. Don't step in the way when the normal Kenyan is being helped. Unajua kuna mtu, I was telling the president, Bishop, unajua prayer request ile unapata? Prayer requests. Kuna mtu hata hajawahi imagine anaweza omba Mungu ampatie nyumba. Anaombanga tu chakula na watoto wawe na afya mzuri. Hajaomba ati Mungu nipatie nyumba iko na.
Anywho, let's see what Kenyans have to say about Sakaja, and I quote. Kawangware Finest said, "Dear Senate Committee Kenya, you are looking for Sakaja, yet he is here roaming the city." And then he went on to attach this video. Sam Kahuro said, "Hot air police dramas. You may think Sakaja is not in this country." Interior CS Murkomen said that he knows where every Kenyan sleeps. He can tell police where Sakaja is. One time is the way out. #Ruto must go. Ryan said, "All this is performative BS and unnecessary drama. When they wanted to arrest Albert Ojwang and other Kenyans, they chucked them and went to his home to get him. No press conferences and media drama." Elizabeth said, "Either he has started smelling like a lamb or he ni vipindire. The constant remains. #Ruto must go. #Fagia wote." Caroline said, "I thought Murkomen said Serikali knows where everyone is, including who you are sleeping with, except the Kware serial killer, of course." Yeah, I think no one is buying the BS. Mahmoud knows where Sakaja is. Na halali City Hall. What are you doing at City Hall usiku? These people are in Karen, they're in drinking dens, they are somewhere drafting deals vile watatuibia kesho. You know where they are. So let's see if Sakaja presents himself today to the Senate, or he'll have to be arrested and dragged to the Senate literally. Anywho guys, that's all I had for you today. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here today's ads of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up.
Right now, I'm with my team headed to a client's house in Ruto for consultation. That is to take measurements of the windows, go through our catalog with the client, and then once they decide on the color and the fabric they want, we'll get busy sewing, and at long last, the curtains installation will be on us. So if you're looking for curtains, shears, curtain rods, curtain accessories, reach out to Phoenix Curtains and Interior Decor and we will sort you out. Call us on 0724 414153.
And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching on a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.